Now, do you really believe that Parliament can impeach the president? Remember, last week, members of Parliament ganged up together, and of course, they voted to impeach William Ruto after Ruto said this.
Let me ask you, members of Parliament who are seated here, do you, for example, know, that a few members of your committee collected 10 million shillings so that you could pass that law on anti-money laundering? Did you get the money?
Yes, Ruto alleged that wabunge wanachukua pesa ndo wapitishe some bills. And of course, this statement ilikazisha wabunge. The point Kimani Ichung'wah, Ruto's toughest ally, had to say this.
Therefore, I want first to encourage members that nothing and nobody should instill fear in you in doing your work as members of Parliament, because you are duly elected by the people of Kenya to exercise oversight even over the executive, even the office of the president, and even the president himself. That is why this House has powers under this constitution to impeach those in the executive.
Yes, Ichung'wah said that they can impeach William Ruto. That's what they say. That's what he said. And of course, this message angered the president. The point, he was shocked. Akashanga kwani Ichung'wah pia amejoin Gachagua. Ama what's the problem? Now we are seeing ODM members like Opiyo Wandayi akisema hivi.
Unaongea kwa niaba ya nani? Na wewe uko na nguvu ya kutoka wapi Kenya hii? Wewe nani amekupatia nguvu ya kuweka na kutoa rais? Anatoa vitisho ambavyo havina maana ya kwamba wao ndio waliweka mheshimiwa rais kwa kiti na ni sababu watamtoa. Wewe pengine ulichangia kuweka yeye kwa kiti, lakini sisi vile tutahakikisha kwamba hautamtoa.
Yes, Wandayi is actually saying that they will defend William Ruto from impeachment and no one will touch William Ruto. Of course, one will argue that Opiyo Wandayi is just on Ruto's side because he is a minister. No. Of course, I agree with that point. He is just defending the president because he is a minister. Na angependa rais atolewe, yeye akose kazi ya kuwa minister. Of course, members of parliament, they all, dream to be ministers or CS, as you can say. And now, this impeachment motion is causing division within ODM because I told you before in this channel that Ruto's main agenda was to divide ODM. Na saizi manage to divide ODM. Why? ODM members, they're not speaking the same volume, they're actually divided. Remember, even the PG meeting it happened last week. Sifuna and Babu Owino and some other ODM members like Caleb Amisi did not attend. And of course, these are the most powerful ODM members, Raila. And now, this shows that indeed Gachagua's statement on Ruto dividing ODM party is actually true. And now you see now, the president ana survive on divide and rule. Just imagine kama ODM ingekuwa pamoja. ODM angeungana impeach the president. But now, the president divide ODM, the president divide UDA also. Because some UDA members are somehow leaning on Gachagua's side, but some of them are on Ruto's side. And you are seeing UDA members like Kimani Ichung'wah, who of course amekuwa rejected kwao, saizi anatamani akuwe DCP. That's why you see amekuwa akiongea recklessly about the impeaching of William Samoei Ruto. Because the statement Ruto made about MPs being bribed, I don't think your statement is strong enough to impeach the president. You see? But you see, this impeachment motion is something that, of course, it is in MP's heart. Why am I saying so? Wabunge wanafeel like betrayed because Ruto mwenyewe aliwalipa wa impeach Gachagua. Ruto mwenyewe aliwalipa wa pass finance bill. But the same Ruto anawaruka, anawagiuka, anawaita waizi. You see, that's the highest level of, betrayal. And of course, this was actually said sometimes back by Gachagua that William Ruto kukuruka ni one touch. Everyone said that Ruto kukuruka ni one touch. And you see now, ameruka wabunge, anajifanya kama ambaye hajawahi walipa wabunge. And remember, Ruto himself, after the 2022 elections, what happened? Ruto did not have enough MPs in the parliament. Actually, Ruto was the minority. What did he do? He actually bought MPs from ODM side, akawanunua, akawaleta, ndo akakuwa the majority. And of course, this angered Raila Odinga to the point of whereby Raila Odinga had to go to court to challenge, aseme kwamba yeye ndo akona wabunge wengi kwa parliament. Why is it that Ruto ameiba wabunge wake? See, and corruption began the first day Ruto was declared the president. So how does he say now that yeye wabunge ndo wanalipwa, wabunge ndo corrupt in parliament? You see now, impeachment, amekaa chini, amekaa na Raila Odinga, amambia Raila Odinga, tell your people actually not to drop this impeachment motion. Ruto is actually using ODM members to fight UDA rebels. For example, now Kimani Ichung'wah wants to be a UDA rebel because yeye ni Ruto, lakini anasema Ruto anafaa kuimpeachiwa. So Ruto amedivide ODM. Some of the ODM members are fighting UDA members wenye ni vichwa ngumu, wenye wataka kusikiza Ruto. You see now, this is what we call divide and rule. And now, imambo impeachment motion imekuwa kizungumkuti because it seems that it won't be possible. Ruto amedivide wabunge wa ODM, amedivide wabunge wa UDA. Ruto amedivide mpaka the ministers. Some ministers are actually on his side. In fact, ministers, all of them are on his side because ministers wamepewa kazi. Ama CS, wamepewa kazi. They can't say anything. You say anything, unafutwa kazi. But you see, as for Mbunge, amekuwa elected kwa area yake. So there is no way Ruto can actually, dictate what Mbunge will say. Lakini Ruto can dictate what ministers, what CS can say because yeye anamapea kazi. You see now, that's why you see now Ruto used divide and rule to rule this nation. Divide ODM, divide, bunge, divide all over. And now impeachment motion imegonga mwamba. It's time to use all means possible not to be impeached. And that's actually what's happening right now. And Raila Odinga anasema kwamba Ruto is not supposed to be impeached because Raila anakula vizuri kwa serikali. Tell me, do you really think that Opiyo Wandayi and some other ODM members can actually save Ruto from impeachment? And do you think Ruto has sent Opiyo Wandayi to dare the member of parliament who wants his impeachment? Amewadea kwamba impeach me if you have the guts. But kama una guts, don't impeach me. Do you think Ruto is daring the parliament to impeach him? And do you think Ruto has organized himself how he's going to actually surpass this impeachment motion? And do you think rectangular will be removed even before impeachment motion end? Thank you. Subscribe.
If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea, the place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.
you.